can just discuss slight sidetrack before we move on to the next one. Really? Right next. Oh, okay, sorry. This just is a typo. I actually never used it before by my mistake. Right, so this is my mistake. So it seems like more than half actually have used Python before. It's good because the net, most of the tasks, or maybe more than half the tasks actually needs to do in Python. First of all, labs, you can use whatever tool that can actually help you. Okay, again, if you have never used any programming language before, technically you should not, because you should have some prior knowledge, but you should have actually studied like Python or all this actually here. Nobody uses C before. Because C is another language that is actually in the guide that is not that extensive as Python. But there are certain parts that actually require you to write a C code. But you have a skeleton code. So most of the time you just need to add something, small points. So again, if you never use any of the programming language before, I guess it helps from during the lecture class. Okay. So the programming language that is used for the lab is predominantly Python. Sometimes also C. So I think that exams you should actually check with your lecturers, like Prof. Fu. I see that this is here. No coding that you put out here. So probably the lab is actually for illustrations of the concept, right? Of the concept. Proof of concept. The assignment is very different from the past one. In fact, very different from the previous semester. Very different. Which I will not talk about it today. You look at it, you should know how to answer it. So you, yeah. Basically, you have a complete list. Okay. It's very different from last time, right? Example. Right, this is the last round. Usually it's like this. Alright, you gotta write code to do things like protocol, to do encryption and things like that. So this is the previous styles of the assignment. So this is the first time, right, on here. Alright, so thanks for all your responses. Python. Some are actually taking FYP, so you possibly graduating soon. In Singapore, right, the Ministry of Manpower actually have a benchmark tool. But this Singapore data, if you go to benchmark tools to find, which some of you may have gone there before, some may not. There's a salary comparison website for Singapore data. Alright, still loading. Seems like the network is pretty slow. Alright, this one you can actually search. For example, let's say next time you want to become like let me see for security. Right, maybe cyber security is the architecture. Let's say you put on 5K, you compare.
No, it's not.
So they give you the medians,
I also missed this.
70% house, 50% house like this. So there are different jobs that you can actually try out. Okay, so this is you just search MOM benchmark tools, you'll be able to find the salary. Right, salary comparison, Ministry of Manpower, Singapore data. No, this is not fresh grad, this is actually across the industry. Okay, thanks for asking this. This is not fresh grad pay. This is across the industry. So next time if you, okay, most of the time when you get out, you just as a fresh grad, you will not get an architect's role unless they inflate their job title. I know there are organizations that you first join, become a consultant and things like that. But you look at the pay, but this is not fresh grad pay, so you can go on this. Right, so if you look at this picture, right, worldwide leader, this is the future of structure.
I think the X limit 21 over here.
Alright, you're certainly in the right
X limit
place.
saving 21. MPS Casino. I think is it 21?
Those are predictions, but this is worldwide. For the next 5 years,
Casino
you see the blue color one, they're actually going to expand.
21.
Purple color one, they
Still
are
cannot
contracted.
enter.
So all these jobs are actually
After my birthday.
I know, like security management.
Casino is limit.
Alright, this is worldwide. This is not just Singapore. Info security analyst. Some of you may become info security analyst. A generic title you can do different things. Malware analysis, maybe look at things like analytics on attacks, things like that. So all this, the left side is actually good. Of course, we don't do the right side. That's secure, okay, that's security, yeah, totally different. But all this, the right side are actually all no good. Like you look at some of these roles, they are contracting, especially this part. Even like legal officers, all this, they are contracting. So you slowly see all these jobs disappearing or getting less and less. Right, even things like accounting and all those. So you're definitely on the correct path. Then if you look at the local figures, right, Singapore figures, the still futures data. This is the second and two for the IT infrastructures and cybersecurity professionals.
Python.
So one of the things that highlighted is like the Python, right? Python. You look at the year,
Developer and something.
right? Last time, 10 years ago, right, Python is not opposite. And you look at now, it's getting more and more important. Just go to two. So one of the language that they consider as a tool that you should actually know, right, as a cybersecurity professional. Python. So that using Python is actually good. If you take ethical hacking, they are actually using Python also. So there are a little bit of overlaps between ethical hacking, certain tools, right, than this particular module. This time around.
Cybersecurity use Excel.
Alright, so let me brief you on the lab.
And then it's slowly going down. Let's see. I'm using Akka.
So you nobody studies it yet. Right, occasionally just pause and you'll see one submitted very straight and stuff. Okay, this is my email. This is my email. I just added my email, so the labs is actually here. Right, that one is actually in total there are 8 labs. Right, so total have 8 labs. So the first 3 labs are here. And that's my email. Right, my students call me Katie. So if you call me Katie, I think I did see quite a number of you before. So if there's anything regarding the lab, you can actually email me in this particular email address. Right, you also have an email address. If you go and look at lab 1, it's actually a setup. You download, right, the lab setup 1 PDF file. Okay. Then you also download this zip file. Alright. So some of you may have already set up, some may not have. So I will use the lab computers for mine is already set up. Once you set up, you will have like this, right, the 6 lecture. This one is like this. Alright, objective. Set up the lab environment. Familiar with some of the Docker commands, I think maybe quite a number you've used before. Understand packet sniffing. Apply this packet analyzer tools, Wireshark and TCP. So VMware setup, alright, I'm going to run through this using the lab machine. You can actually follow this button. If you want to work on your own machine, you can actually download, alright, this one. Anyone is actually running like the Mac computer, alright, M1, M2 chip, and Mac users, can you form your own study group? Because I'm using Windows. If you have problems, I can't help you. I can't really create the problem. So Mac users, you may want to get each other's contact, but just in case, But usually what happens is if you already set up this machine, then that doesn't matter. You just need the seed machine. Okay. Okay, require software, VirtualBox version 7.0.8. Not necessary. Alright, not necessary. My suggestion is you use VirtualBox version 7 and above. Although I think that version 6 does something it should work also. For mine, and using the 7.1.4 version, right, it still works well. Alright, so I would think that whichever version, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. So if you do not have VirtualBox, then you download it. If you already have your existing VirtualBox, you try using your existing VirtualBox first. Alright. Then you download this. You download this. This basically is just a zip file. It looks like this. I couldn't find it. Oh, it's here. It looks like this. After you download it like that. Right, just a zip file. You uncompress it. You uncompress it inside. Oh, it's actually in here. Right, it's a .ddi file that is like 14 gigs. More than 14 gigs. Okay, so it's not an ISO file. You do not need to do any installation. You just need to open it up. Alright. There's no installation being done. If you find that you're doing installation, then that is wrong. Okay. So I'm going to run through the steps. Right? Create a new VM in VirtualBox. Name the VM. This is for your example. For me, I follow this CSCI 368 LED. Then it becomes like this. CSCI 368 LED. Start is Linux. Version is Ubuntu 20.04. Okay. Then I'll run. My suggestion is to use a higher rank. 496. Right, processor will increase to 2 or more. Then we use existing virtual hard disk file. Right click, alright, change to the bidirectional. The gas addition is already included, you don't have to do anything. Alright, follow the settings. Because it's the desktop, change it to 128 for your video menu. Sometimes the virtual machine is pretty slow, especially for the desktop, is because sometimes we forget to change this. By default, I think it's 16 or something like that. You change it to 128 max. Change it to the max, right? You also can go to 256, then you go all the way down to 256, alright, for the video menu. The networking part actually isn't that important because sorry, you need this, sorry. You need this because you want like to go out to the internet, so you need an NAT network. You follow this, you create a new NAT network adapter. You change your MAC address, right? Just click on here, change the MAC address. The promiscuous mode you have to allow all. Then you configure your share folder. This is for convenience, right? This is for convenience. Right, of course you don't have to use share folder. You can like say go to email or go to your Google Drive or things like this. Right? So this is more convenient. Auto mount. Then you start the VM. After that, you mount the share folder. Okay. So I'm going to run through this using the LED machine. Right. But this is a LED machine. The LED machine should have already have the VirtualBox 7.1 software.
父母要效果，
Okay, so there's the first box.
父母要效果。
Ignore this one, this is for another module. The seed image is already in your D drive. But if you use the lab machine, you don't have to go to like the link, you don't have to go to the internet. Because the lab specialist already put it in CSEI 368 for academic year 2025. It's here, right? They already answered it. It's here. So what I'm going to do is use this version. Again, this version is different a bit. The version in the lab is 7.1.0. Alright. So you use your own version. I try to follow the lab guide as close as possible. I go to machine, new, make a VM. Socket folder I don't change. The lab machines I don't change. ISO file, okay, there's no ISO file, I don't have to unless I want to install it, but I don't need. There's a version, I need to change this version, the edition is Unix. The subtype is actually Ubuntu. Then we have Ubuntu 20.4. Okay, Ubuntu 20.4, 64 bits. Alright, so I'm following the lab guide step 3. Alright, the lab guide step 3. Okay. Alright, again, the name is actually up to you. Folder, you just put it in whatever folder that you have the permissions. You don't need the ISO file because we are not going to install it. So it's init. Subtype is Ubuntu. Right, version is Ubuntu 20.04. Alright, we're not going to do the installations in hardware. Then I can actually go to the hardware. I can go to hardware. In hardware, this part, like the UI for different versions may have some slight difference. But for this one, there's a hardware here. The base memory, I change it to 496. If you only have one virtual machine, you can actually go higher, it's up to you. Or you can actually go A192 if you want. But later when we're actually doing things like the TCP attacks, then we do the denial of service attacks, the memory will come in useful. So base memory, and this is not my machine, this is a lab machine, I just put it higher, the A192. Processors, you can use 2, but you can actually use more, so I use 4. Alright, you can X it out. You have 38 CPU, so I just go up with it. Actually, CPU don't need so high. Yeah. You have 2 should be enough, right? You can actually make it 4. The hard disk, this is actually a virtual hard disk part. Hard disk, we need to use an existing hard disk file. This one you must follow the, and actually a step 5. Step 5, okay. Use an existing virtual hard disk file. Then I got to change it. Alright, I got to change it to, I got to add actually in the D drive. This is the LAN machine. Under the CSCI 368, the seed Ubuntu. This is the VDI file. Right, make sure that you select the seed Ubuntu 20.04.VDI file. Right, open it. Right, it's here. Choose. So it should change, right? To use an existing virtual hard disk, but it should change to the seed Ubuntu 20.04. 80 gig, right? 80. But not to worry, it's not going to eat up your whole 80 gigs. Let me see mine at the moment as how big. Right, at the moment mine you actually use up things like less than 3 gigs at one point. But that also means that you should have some space. Okay, and actually at step 5, the UI is a little different. Right, so far so good. So like name and OS is actually at step 3. Hardware is actually at step 4. The processor doesn't show. So maybe I just put 4. Right, step 5 is an existing virtual hard disk. This one. Okay. Right, so far so good. After that, just click initial. There is here. Right, there is here. Then now I'm at step 6. Right click the created VM and go to settings. Click here, settings. So step 7, configure general advanced step on here. Change it to bidirectional so that you can copy and paste in commands. Right, copy and paste your command from your host machine, maybe Windows, to your Ubuntu machine. The seeds here. By step 8, I have already done. I have already increased the processor. Let me just confirm again the settings. Step 8, click on the system processors, right? 4 and 100%. Right? This actually enable this PAE's NS. Click on here. So I'm step 8. Step 9, right, you click on the display, then screen. This is the one that is important, right? You click all the way to 128 method. Again, if yours have 256, just drag all the way to this one will improve your performance. So step 10, let me just click OK first. Step 10 asks you to add a new NAT network adapter. So you go to File, Tools, Network Manager, right? Files, Tools, Network Manager. You may have missed out one. Okay, sorry, yeah, create, right, click create. Yes. Okay, sorry. I should go to the NAT network. I should go to NAT network. Let me remove that. Alright, let me show you. I should go to File, Tools, Network Managers, then it comes here as 3 tabs, host only network. You're not going to touch this NAT network, cloud network. In the NAT network, I should create one. Alright, create. So So I have a NAT network here. Right, this part I think if you are doing the ethical hacking, right, you need to do something because for ethical hacking, I think there are a few cybersecurity students here. You have a few virtual machines to play with. For our case, we only use one virtual machine. And inside the virtual machine, we use the container, right, the sockets to act as different machines. So it's a little different. So this is step 10, right? This is step 10. You should have an NAT network. Right. So far, so good. Anyone stuck? Okay, then if you look at your step 11, go to your VM settings, right? Again, come to here. Click on the network. Adapter 1, instead of NAT, before it's NAT, I change it to, where is it? NAT network. For Ethereum mode, right, important, initially is denied, change it to allow all. Okay. Grey out. Shouldn't grey out unless you turn on your machine. If the machine is turned on, you can't change, you got to shut it down first. That means if your lab machines you started, you shut down first, then you should be able to look at the settings here. Not started by gray. Okay, something is not so right there. MAC address, try to change it. Try to change it for a MAC address. So you can actually click a few times to generate a random MAC address. Right. MAC address and change it. Right, this is step 11. Step 11. Okay, next step now actually to configure the shared folder, right? Shared folder. Okay, so go to your shared folder, right? Go to shared folder. Choose a folder in on your local computer. Just create one folder. Okay, so I will create one in the B drive. So I just call it VMUOW. So you can actually follow the left guide. It's actually called VM Shared. But theirs is actually in the C drive. So what I'll do is I will click the plus here, right, the plus here, add a new shared folder, right, go to folder path, go to select the D drive. Whichever drive you want, select the VM shared, you must have the permission. Click the auto mount, right, click the auto mount. Right, it's slightly different from the UI that is in the lab guide for the lab machine. Possibly slightly different version. So this folder is actually your host machine folder that you want to share with your SID's virtual machine. Alright, so it's a shared folder. Alright. So it's extra, right? My the path slightly different from the back. Then I click OK. Right, I click OK. I click OK. And then I start this network. I just click the start. Right, you don't need the auto capture, close it, then make it bigger. Right, to make a screen bigger, you can, you log in first. Right, the username is C, the password is VPZ. Copy. Alright, remember there's no installation, it's already there, you just open it up. Right, so this is the SID machine. So to make it bigger, right, you go to your view, virtual screen 1, just scale up. Let's scale up. View virtual screen, alright, let's scale all the way up to 200. Okay. So this is a SID machine. So in the step 40, alright, mount the shared folder, I just right click, open it. Oh, it's very big. Right, I'm actually following the step 14 in the left guide step. So I'm creating a folder called share. Alright, if you're not so familiar with Linux command, mkdir is to create a directory. Alright, mkdir just create a directory. Right, this italic form is actually go to your home folder. Right, it's actually same, right, same command as your step 14. Alright, share. You create a folder in your home folder. After that, if you go to your home folder, right, everyone should get the same because we are using the same SID machine. The TWD is actually just to check your path or your current path, present working directory. ULS, you see what is the content in the file. You should have a share, right, which is what we have just created this command. Okay. After this, we are going to mount it. First, let me check whether I use and share. It is the same. Oh yeah, I use and share. So this HTV.sf, this part is the same for everyone. Or you run sudo because you want to up yourself the privilege. Sorry, I missed out that part. You want to mount the v.sf to what you have just created. Which is actually the share here. Okay. So if you change the folder, right? If you change the folder, then you change this button. If you change what you have created, the directory, then you change this button. But the sudo mount -tv.sf should be the same. Alright, this one should be the same. This is your Windows or Mac folder. This is your Ubuntu folder, right? That we have just created here. This one. After this, how do you know that this shared folder is correct? Is configured. You just go to your folder. Right, the VM shared. I'll create a text file. Okay, I call it net1. Right, I just type something in, it doesn't really matter. Save it. If I go to my this Ubuntu or the seed machine, right, I go to the shared folder, the lab1.txt should be there. I kept this. Then the files that you actually put inside here, right, the files that you put inside here is actually here. But it's actually for convenience because every time we actually have the sort of like lab setup, right? The lab setup. It's actually the Docker config file, the YAML file. And you can actually put it inside the shared folders that you actually need up. Alright. So then you can try whether copy and paste is correct. Right. Again, I open up Notepad. I type in some command. Right, having some of the basic Linux commands. I copy this. So this is actually my Windows, right? My Windows Notepad. So I copy, I come here, I paste. So the copy and paste is actually okay. Which is actually here. The bidirectional that you have, just do this, right? The shared clipboard. So far this is okay, right? The semicolon just means that you actually want to run this as separate command. So I check, I'm logging in as seed user. LS is just to check what is in your folder. TWD is just to check what is your current path. Alright? So the setup is done. Alright, the setup is done. So let me just stop there and just walk around and see whether anyone needs help before we move on. So if you have done until here, right, the first step for today is actually done.
We just need the first two characters if they are all different. Dash IT space load this one. Then you just this one right. Then you just have three lines. You don't need the three lines space slash bin.
Apple อะ
slash bash shell. Then you hit. You try config, you see whether you get a